This is a must win for Ghana.
Yeah, must win for Ghana. No disappointment.
What's up, guys? My name is James Gardner. Make sure you check out In My Lane TV for everything entertainment. Respect.
Guys, stop disturbing. Quiet.
National security.
The official press conference for the FIFA World Cup qualifier, the eye clash between Ghana and Chad. By way of information, let me update you that Chad have been here since Monday. They've had 2 training sessions at the Magdalena Town Park. And then they will hold their official training at the same venue at 7 p.m. Their press conference is at 6:30. So that is it by way of information. Before we start, those of you who would like to take photos, you have 2 minutes to do so. I do not want to see flashes from the cameras when the official program is ongoing. Thank you. Particularly on the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, we do not want to have anything to do with the AFCON qualifiers which ended in November. Let's stick strictly to the World Cup qualifiers. Thank you very much. Coach Otto Addo is here. Coach, you've had training sessions beginning from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you have your 4th training session this evening ahead of tomorrow. Please walk us through how things have been so far, and then after that we will take the questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. So first of all, I really appreciate today after I know we are not going to talk about it, but after the bad outcome, how the people of Ghana, Accra especially, welcome me. We had good training sessions. I would also like to use this opportunity to thank the head of the state, our president, for his visits. Also the sports minister, who has been there watching all our training and supporting us, having really inspiring words. Same as our president, and also former players visiting the ground, having really good talks about players. And surely this is the support we need. As I can see, a lot of people here, and want to thank you in advance for supporting us. Really appreciate it's after this bad qualifiers that you still believe in us and still supporting us. This maybe should be said. And I have a very good feeling. The boys are doing well. Sure, we had some issues with injuries again, but nowadays there are so many games in the world. There's so much intensity that it's kind of normal that a lot of injuries occur. So, but we still have a very strong squad together. Really good. Really impressive. Some new players, and I'm really excited to see them play tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach. I will take the questions.
Hello, Coach. Delali here. Hello, Coach. Delali here. My question is with respect to Elisha Owusu. I think in the last few games, Elisha Owusu has been one of them players that have been very active in your team. Unfortunately, he's not around. In order not to reveal much, how important will his absence be on your side? And also, how are you looking at approaching the game, looking at the fact that he may not be available for this particular game?
Yeah, I think he's a very important player, but we have similar profiles. I'm happy that we brought in similar profiles like him, and I think we have more players who can play in that role. But truly, I mean, he was doing really well, especially in the home games, and hope for him that we will recover soon from his injury. At the game approach, I think surely we will have a lot of ball possession, and we have to attack. This is for sure. But other than that, I can't go too deep. I hope you understand that. And yeah, that's it.
Hi, Coach. Gabriel from CTF on Channel 1 TV. Tomorrow's game will be the first of 2025 that you get to start in the clean slate after the disappointing African campaign. Have you worked with a team, considering the fact that you've been able to visit them when they were playing for their clubs, and also the last few days that you've been able to work with a team? And also, second question, if Thomas Partey gets selected tomorrow, that will be his 50th cap for the Black Stars. Together with Jordan Ayew, these are more like experienced players in your squad. Jordan has 4 goals already in the World Cup qualifying series. How are you looking to get the best of these 2 players in the team?
So maybe first, the second question. The first question I didn't understand well actually. So second question, maybe first the second question. Surely they are experienced players. They know their role in our team. They have to lead our team. This is for sure. We spoke a lot the last months, and both are very ready. So I'm looking forward for them to combine, to talk, to lead the team, and surely I think if they're in a good shape, then we will be successful. First question, again.
Your first question again. So I'm saying the first question is, tomorrow will be first game in 2025 for you. So that means that you're starting on a clean slate after the poor campaign. And I'm saying that how have you worked? What would you say the work rate with in terms of visiting the players in the last few days before they reported in Ghana, and also the training sessions from Monday to now? How's it going for you?
To be honest, it has been like always. So even before that, we visit the players, we watch matches live. We've been downloading matches to watch matches online because I can't be in 40 places at the same time. But maybe surely we had a little bit more intense talks surely to turn things around. And we also have a new setup, so there was a lot of things to talk about, so that when they come here, that they're not surprised. And this is what we've been doing.
Hi, Coach. I'm Francis. I'm a citizen, EMG Sport. All right. So I don't really want us to revisit the past, but in the last 4 weeks, a lot has happened as far as the Black Stars are concerned. And of course, the team failing to qualify for the AFCON, which obviously puts you in a wrong book with majority of Ghanaians. Now, another opportunity has presented itself for you to qualify the team for the FIFA World Cup. Majority of Ghanaians want to go to USA, Canada, and Mexico next year. The onus is on you to make sure their dreams become reality. Now, I want to charge. It's been absolutely horrible. I don't remember the last time that country won a football game, if my memory serves me right, since 2019, where they beat Mauritius and Liberia. So when you throw all that in the mix, what I want to know is a lot has happened in the last 4 or 5 months. On top of your list, what is that one significant or important thing that you have learned that will guide you or form your thought process when you step onto the pitch tomorrow?
So I think, first of all, surely I'm the head coach, but I think we're all in this together. It's not only me, it's not about only me. So when we win, we all win. And when we lose, we all lose. I really like to, to say sorry for what happened. I think, especially in the home games, everybody saw that the most important thing which was missing was the goals. And for this, it's about playing together. It's about even maybe to create even more, even though we create a lot of chances, and give the guys the belief. And for this, I'm responsible for, this is for sure, but I also need you guys, I need everybody. And like I said, I really want to thank you for the support the country has given so far. I mean, the president of the country, what do we want more as a support? And the sports minister came to assure us that he's totally behind us. And we had a lot of positive talks also with media, and really, really happy and looking forward for that game. And I know that Chad is not a top team, but believe me, it's not going to be easy. And we need all the support we can get. And the boys, I mean, everyone knows that they can do it. They're showing it abroad, and we need them. We need to create the right atmosphere, which is really in place now, for them to do the same here in Ghana. And I'm very, very happy that the pitch looks much, much better. This is for me the most important thing. I know maybe people who haven't played maybe don't think it's that important, but it's very, very important that we have a good pitch and the pitch is wet. And I think now we are really, really on a good path, and I know that we create a lot of chances and the goals will come.
Thank you. My name is Monica Kutai from GH1 CBS Director. I had an interview with the Sector Minister, Otto Addo, and he made mention that you have promised him a new Otto Addo as we head to the World Cup qualifier against Chad and Madagascar. Though Henry said we shouldn't mention AFCON, before your second comment, you mentioned that this is a new Otto Addo, and now you're saying the same thing again. So I want to ask, how different is this Otto Addo as we gear up against Chad and Madagascar? Also, I also want to know, 2 days we've been here to watch the training sessions, and then we saw chants from Benjamin Asari's fans chanting and sending warnings to yourself and Fatah Dauda that you should make no mistake in the selection, but they want to see their player. I want to ask you, though Fatah is not here, you're in the right position to answer. I want to ask, does these things influence your decision in making your lineups and all that?
Okay, so the first question, I mean, I'm almost 50. To say that I'm a new Otto Addo, I've never said this, and I didn't say this. I know that I said it's a new era, new beginning, and I'm a person who's always learning. No matter if I win or lose, I'm always eager to learn, always eager to improve myself. Always, I know, like, surely when we lose, everybody will ask, what did I learn? And you learn the most out of losses. But I'm very, very keen, especially when I win also, to look what could have done better. And that's me. So I always try to improve myself, improve the team, which is very, very important after these losses, and look on the areas where we can improve ourselves. But surely, like I said, it's not only on me, it's first it's the players, but also it's the whole environment. And I'm very, very happy, like I said, that we have a positive, even though we played very, very bad, and I really want to apologize for that, because this is not where we are supposed to be. And I'm very, very happy that now, 2025, we have a new match tomorrow. It took a long time, and this is let's say the bad thing. As a national coach, once you lose, you have to wait for months to play again and show that it's still there. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Second question was about
Benjamin Asari's fans.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Influences your selection.
The fans. No. So first of all, it's always with me. It's always the performance. Always. Doesn't matter which position. It's always the performance. It's not about maybe somebody saying this or somebody saying that. For that, I'm too much of a coach. Surely I listen and I hear a lot of things, but at the end, I will make the decision together with Fatah. I think Benjamin Asawi has done well before, otherwise we wouldn't have called him, and we've been observing him for quite a time. He's done well in training, but the others as well, and we have one more training day, and we'll take a decision this evening, and let's see what happens.
We will take 3 more questions and then we'll wrap up.
Good evening, Coach Eugene Person to ABC News. I want us to look at your decision making in terms of leadership. Well, every decision we make has intended outcomes and unintended outcomes. I like to think that you take decisions based on the best interest, what you think is best for the country. But in your decision making in terms of the leadership for the last 5 months, have you pondered over the unintended outcomes of your decisions you've taken?
What are those decisions, if you can be specific?
So in terms of the changes in the captaincy over the period, over the last 5 months, have you pondered over the unintended outcomes of that decision you've taken?
Well, before he answers, let me mention that in October when we played against Sudan, the captain of the team could not join. So there was a need for him to give the armband to a player. And that was why Kudus captained the team. And in November, he explained at the press conference that Jordan will be the leader of the Black Stars from then. And I don't think that has changed. So if it is that there were substantive decisions in that regard, then he will then have to answer why he took the decision yesterday and changed his mind today and will change his mind tomorrow. But as far as the Kudus situation was an interim one, there is only one major issue to talk about, which is Jordan taking over from Thomas. So I think we have to move on from there. Thank you.
Yeah, Coach, good evening. We have another new year, so we want to get the past and move on. Coach, does the change in the technical direction, the influx of possibly some new ones you are seeing, plus your second attempt at taking us to the World Cup, serves as a motivation for you, because the other 4 we've gone have been 4 different dispensations. And so, you've been a specialist, taking us to Qatar, and having the opportunity again to take us to US, Canada, and Mexico. Does that serve as a motivation for you? Because you couldn't make the AFCON, and so this one, with the changes you have around you, and the aura we are seeing, and the wind blowing, what does it bring to your mind? Do we expect something positive from you this time around?
Again, surely I'm the head of the Black Stars, I'm the head coach of the Black Stars, but it's not only on me. You know, if it's on me, I would even change myself inside and try to, but I can't run anymore. So it's not only on me, but surely I understand that, there's a certain pressure. We have a good position, and this is what also the players did also themselves. They beat Mali away, so this was very, very crucial for us to come back in the top position. And now we have everything in our own hands. This is very, very important, very, very good for us, and this is really, really positive. And again, I want to thank you for this positive environment. I think the players, when they came, they really, really felt welcome, and everybody can feel the energy which is coming from outside, which is very important for the players. And I'm very, very sure we will deliver. I can't call myself an expert for this or that. I always want to win. It doesn't matter. Even if we play Ludo, I want to win. You know, it doesn't matter. I always want to win. It has to be the World Cup or whatsoever. So the players are the same. And surely we had a bad qualification for the AFCON, and now we're looking forward to do everything possible to win this next match, and then from there have a very, very good position to go forward.
All right, Coach. My name is Brian Brown for TV Sports. The last 8 games for Ghana has actually been your opponent when it comes to goal scoring. It's either we are not scoring or we're just scoring a single goal, especially in our last 8 games. And so I want to find out from you, how do you plan to address the goal scoring problems? And then secondly, how do you also plan to restore confidence in the players and then the Ghanaian fans, especially after the recent setbacks?
Yeah, I think I said it before, we had a lot of talks, a lot of deeper talks even. Maybe this also applies to your questions you had. And we have a new setup. This is part of the business sometimes, you know, when things happen, things change. And I'm really, really happy to have an experienced guy like Vinny Schaefer on board, who also shares a lot of talks with the players. We have a new psychologist on board. We have new assistant coach on board, so everything fresh. It's a fresh start for the players, fresh start for us, for me. And I'm really, really happy that so far what we did in training, the guys look good. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to that game. And I think we need this one goal, and it can change a lot. And at the end, it's surely a lot of psychology and mentally, and it's about belief. And one thing which is for sure, and which the players all have to understand, we can all do this together. You know, and we want to send the right signals. Even if somebody misses a chance, we have to send the right signal to that player that we are all in this together. It's not like this player or that player, and this is the right big move to win. We have to push each other, we have to support each other, and then I think we'll get the results.
Coach, good evening. Joseph Eddie Massos. Coach, I want to know if you realize that you have an impeccable World Cup qualification record. You drew twice against Nigeria, and then you won against Syria and Mali. I want to know if there were any changes with regards to your system from the World Cup qualification to the AFCON qualifiers, which we failed to win again. And then also, Partey is back after a long hiatus. Have you spotted any proper, or let me say, a perfect combination, or someone to complement him in midfield?
Actually, I can't talk about that because this will surely give an advantage for the opponent. I think we have good possibilities in the midfield. We're yet to decide what we do. We have one more training day, and afterwards we'll surely together with the technical staff and decide. The first question was what again?
Yeah, about if there was a change in system from World Cup to AFCON qualification.
Yeah, no, actually, so I think the one thing which really is different now, and which is very important in every tournament or every a tournament or group you play, is that you have a good start. And for me, it was very crucial that we lost against Angola, even though everybody who was Kumasi know that we should have won this game, or at least played a draw. Once you are down and you need to score, and you need to win out, away, it makes it very difficult because you have to change tactics. And surely, if you're in a position like now, it helps us to let's say take less risk. We also we will have the confidence that everything is in our own hands. And this was not like it was when we played for the AFCON qualifier. So the start was very bad. From there we were chasing the points. And this is a big mentally a big difference as a player. For this you have to be very strong, and especially if things go wrong and you have lost the match before, it's a different thing. Everybody who played knows that. And now I think we have a very good position, very confident position, and we can keep on building up on that position.
Okay, thank you, colleagues. Once again, let me remind you that the first 15 minutes of the training is open to the media. The press